Going on, y'all? Jimmy Bones here with the E3 2016 press conference review. Now, first off, they started off by showing God of War 4. I didn't know what this game was when it first started, but of course, when they showed that beard and that tattooed on that Kratos. Oh my goodness. It definitely looks Last of Us inspired, if I could say anything about it as far as the movement wise and gameplay wise. It's more over the shoulder too, like from The Last of Us, or compared to The Last of Us. When you compare that to like the past God of Wars, where they're more of like not over the shoulder type deal, and they're more like drop down. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely from the way he was walking and then striking other enemies. I don't really need to touch on graphics and all that gameplay wise. Story is probably just gonna be superb and out of this world. He looks crazy right there. That beard, like that's some Rick from season 5 or Joel. But yeah, definitely looking forward to God of War 4. Only thing that could have made this better was a actual release date. Now it's gonna be holiday season, um, but you never know because God of War Ascension launched in March, right? So we could be getting this as early as next March or holiday season of next year. I don't think this would launch this holiday season. They definitely would have gave a release date for that to hype this game up some more. After that, they went on to show a new Kojima game. They started off by showing No Moritas. Um, you know, I thought it was PT at first, but no. Um, just cinematic trailer, which I don't really hold to a high standard when compared to actual gameplay like God of War that you're seeing. You know what I mean? Because I've been tricked and bamboozled by these other companies and studios in the past to get a crazy cinematic trailer and then the game launches. That's not what I've seen. So I definitely need to see some gameplay of that new Kojima game. Definitely keep my eye on that game though. They showed us some Final Fantasy 15 gameplay. I haven't played any of the previous Final Fantasy games, but this is one that I definitely can see myself picking up. Gameplay looks fun. I don't know if I can really get behind all that story wise and Japanese type, you know. But we'll see. I'll definitely try and get into it. I'm down to try anything. But yeah, what I've seen from Final Fantasy 15 looks great so far. We got some more Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. I believe that's launching this year. Well, actually, that got delayed until next. That just got delayed until next year, actually. So definitely another game I'm gonna be keeping my eye on. I don't know if I'm gonna purchase the game day one. Because gameplay wise, I don't know if this game really wowed me as much as all the hype makes it out to be. This part in God of War, it's crazy. He threw this axe, dude. That's definitely God of War. Yeah, and it's definitely Last of Us gameplay. Joel would have like two 4x4 and like just smack dudes out through that. That's very nice. But yeah, that Horizon gameplay looks pretty good. All the stuff that I've seen so far, I'm not knocking the game at all. I don't feel like it's a game that I need to buy day one. I feel like I can get that down the road, so get the same effect. But like graphics wise, that game is crazy. Of course, the PS4 brings the best out of any game. Um, yeah, definitely keep my eye out for that. They started off with some PT looking Resident Evil 7 gameplay. Didn't know what this was. Probably the biggest surprise of Sony's press conference for me, and the biggest change, I guess, from sequel to sequel. When you compare like Resident Evil 6 to 7, like a completely different vision and way that they're going about doing it. It's first person, a lot slower. Graphics look a lot crazier. And it's definitely like just straight up survival horror, which got a release date actually, unlike some of the games that I wanted to get release dates for launching. January 20th. Never mind. Scratch all that. Definitely a game I'm keeping my eye out for. Most likely gonna be day one purchase for me. Resident Evil 7. I didn't pick up Resident Evil 5 or 6 because I didn't like the story direction that they took with it. But this is definitely going back to survival horror. Shows some Call of Duty gameplay. Um, I got Black Ops 3, like Black Ops 3, skipped Ghost as well as Advanced. Um, More Call of Duty in space. I mean, I'm not really hyped for that Infinite Warfare. What I am excited for though is that COD 4 remaster. Now, I would be a lot more happier with a remake than a remaster, but um, I wouldn't imagine just be a texture bump up from a game that's 10 years old. So maybe it is, in fact, a remaster. We'll have to wait and see. If I can get that separate, then COD 4 Remaster will definitely be a day one purchase, without a doubt. Insomniac Games showed off another Spider-Man, which is great because it's out of the hands of Activision, who just cranks out those games like on like every year that a new Spider-Man movie is released. Because I hate movie tie-in games, of course. So, because they're usually terrible. It's separate from the movie, I believe. So, and Insomniac, the same people that did Sunset Overdrive, I thought was a great game. I didn't actually finish that game, but I guess it's like the same realm as being, wild and diverse and jumping from spot to spot and grind on the guardrail or whatever, whatnot. And that's definitely up Spider-Man intelligence. Any other game that I compare that to definitely would be Sunset Overdrive and Spider-Man definitely have a lot of similarities to them. We got a PlayStation VR price tag of $399. Definitely something I'm gonna keep my eye on though. Probably not gonna get this day one. I'll sit back and watch. Definitely keep my eye on some reviews for that. Um, because whenever there's new equipment out, you definitely want to sit back and just watch cautiously. Is this really gonna be something great? And if so, then yeah, I'll definitely pick it up down the line. Not a problem. And that's a pretty steep price tag of $499 or $399, excuse me, for a whole nother system on top of the PS4. We actually didn't get another PS4 announcement, which a lot of people were saying. I wasn't really agreeing too much with, but we got a new Xbox. We'll leave that Xbox announcement for that review as well. We got a Crash remaster announcement. Haven't played any of the Crash. I believe like maybe the first one a bit. So yeah, hopefully it's 40, not 60, because those games are like 10 plus years old. So yeah, give me Crash Remaster definitely at a discount compared to a brand new game, and I'll definitely be for it. But you know, I've been there. I'm not really looking for a new Crash game. I would be more happy actually to get just a brand new Crash. But I wouldn't mind playing go back play the older ones. They just had that remaster of the Ratchet and Clank, which was got crazy reviews for. So and then we got Lego Star Wars 7. I'm not a fan of Lego Star Wars. Definitely could skip it. And we got some Days Gone gameplay. We got a couple bursts there. Definitely looks like The Last of Us. Another version aside from the way he would shoot the gun and how stiff it looked compared to like Uncharted 4, which is something they definitely could tweak by the end of by the release date. I'm definitely for it. They had a lot of zombies on screen, which I want to show the power of the PS4. I'm definitely behind it though. Um, yeah, potentially be a day one purchase. They show some more gameplay of Detroit in different ways that things can turn out for you, which I'm definitely for. Yeah, Detroit. That's really looking interesting so far. Um, we got some Last Guardian gameplay. We haven't got any Last Guardian gameplay since last year's E3 and Sony's press conference there, which shocked the world. We got, I think it was a gameplay trailer, but I'm definitely looking forward to Last Guardian. Release date of October 25th this year, so it's one of the few games that is launching this year, and possibly could be a day one purchase from what I've seen. So that's Jimmy Bones here. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.